What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be building our first Imperial list using Tabletop Admiral's Legion list builder, and what we're going to do is I'll be putting a link to this in the video description below as well. What this is basically designed to help you out with your first Imperial list after you're getting into the game. We're only going to be using cards that are coming out on launch day, so you'll see General Veers and Snowtroopers over here. We're not going to actually have those available. So the first thing I think you want to do is you're going to pick your commander. We're going to have to go with Darth Vader for that because he is the only option, and we do have to have one commander. So Darth Vader's pretty much a given for that role. Now, a couple of things when looking at how we're going to upgrade Darth Vader. We can only give him Force options, and he does have a couple of things that are going to influence our decision. First off, he has Master of the Force. So during the end phase, you can ready one of your Force upgrades. So this isn't as big of a deal with, you don't have to think about, oh, I need to rest with Vader to ready his icons. You get one automatically. So because of that, you want to at least have one Force upgrade equipped. You don't necessarily have to put all three, but we want at least one. Also, he has Deflect. And Deflect gives him a bonus if he's spent a dodge token. So for me, to get maximum synergy out of Vader, I think we're going to want to put Force Reflexes on him so he can gain a free dodge token every turn when he's activated. And then at the end of the round, this card will re-ready because of his Master of the Force. So this one is just going to work perfectly with him. And that's what we're going to do. And to save points, we're just going to, because I know I'm going to want an ATST in here, and that's going to be expensive, we're just going to go with just one Force upgrade for Vader for right now. We can add more on your next builds, try some of the different ones out. It gives you there's a lot of fun there. But yes. Next up, we're actually going to jump down to command cards. We need to basically pick our command cards, and basically the way this goes is you do have to have standing orders. That's in every list, but then you have to have one of each pip. Well, two of each pip, and you can't have any duplicates. And that's really just going to be like, you need your 2 2s, you need your 2 3s, or you have two. Basically, you have everything here. These are all the cards you have available. You're going to have 3 generics, a 1, 2, and a 3 that are generic, and a 1, 2, and a 3 that come with Vader. And that's really, basically, in summary, you have to use every single card available. Once we have General Veers, however, oops, I added an extra standing orders. So there we go. And yeah, you can't have any duplicates, but once you have General Veers, then you have some options, but you can only use Vader's cards if you have Vader, and that's what the requirement is up there going to be as well. All right, so now that is done, we're going to have to add some units. Now, we do need 3 core units, but I'm going to add an ATST first because I want this big bad ATST on the field. Now, this put us over half between Vader and the ATST. We're already over halfway done with our list. Whoa, we collapsed that. There we go. So looking at the ATST, we've got 3 different hard points. Now the ATST itself has Arsenal 2. So every time they're attacking, they can use 2 of its weapons. One of them is going to be this MS4 Twin Blaster Cannon. This is really the best weapon they have. But you might as well pick another weapon. You want to at least pick one more weapon. And so we've got our kind of expensive cannon here that has 3 different dice at range 1 to 3. We've got the cheaper mortar launcher, which is infinite range as long as they're 4 or beyond, and but that one doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is suppressive. And then we've got the concussion grenade launcher, which is more close range, and it ignores blast. So if you have people hiding from you behind terrain, or rather has blast, it doesn't ignore blast. But yes, so this one is in more close range. I think the twin blaster cannon is going to give us most flexibility here because it's it has range 3, so it can go out kind of far. Overall, I really do like the mortar launcher on this guy because of the fact that it's suppressive and you can split up your fire, and also you can start shooting on turn 1. But once people get in close, you won't be able to use it anymore. So I'm going to go with the 88 twin blaster cannon. Twin light blaster cannon. We could do some other things. I don't think we really need any of these because I have a feeling he's going to be a little bit farther back and probably a little bit closer to Vader, so I don't think I want any comms upgrades on him. Sometimes the comms upgrades are nicer if somebody gets kind of far away. All right, let's add our core units now. So we need at least 3. So I'm going to add the first one, and I'm going to want them to be sniper stormtroopers. And so basically we have the DLT-19 and we have the HH-12. The HH-12 are better at well, actually they have some range on them too, but they're primarily really good for vehicles. And then the DLT-19 stormtroopers are really good for that really long shots with their 2 red dice that they can shoot even farther than the normal stormtroopers. Because if you'll notice, the regular stormtroopers are 1 to 3. So we're going to add 2 snipers. And I'm not going to add the extra stormtrooper to these, just try and cut down on points because we are so expensive already. And the reason being that these units here can stay on the rear and kind of snipe from relative safety. So I'm going to duplicate them. So we're going to have 2 units of regular stormtroopers, and then I'll add another unit of stormtroopers that have our HH-12. They're going to get in a little bit closer, trying to take out some of the vehicles. So I'll add them, and then I'll add another stormtrooper to help them survive, because in case they get shot by those vehicles on their way, I want them to have more health. So we're looking at 655 points right now. We could actually go ahead and add some speeder bikes. So let's go ahead and add a speeder bike. We've got it down here. There's not really a whole lot of room for upgrades. We could add the long-range comlink here if we wanted to. So I'm going to add that and duplicate it. So now we have 2 speeder bikes, but we went way over because we're at 855. So we have to take some things off. Let's go ahead and remove 1 of the speeder bikes. So it brings us to 755. We don't have enough for 2 speeder bikes. So instead, what I will do is I'll add another stormtrooper, and that puts us to 799. And that's going to do it. And then we don't have to put any upgrades on him. One of the things I could do is I could drop the long-range comlink, remove the long-range comlink, and add a regular stormtrooper upgrade. Now I've got, so now I'm at, whoa, I removed something. I removed the speeder bike altogether. There it is. Ha. So now we've got 1 speeder bike, 4 units of stormtroopers. They're all kind of configured differently. They're our big bad ATST and our big bad Darth Vader. And that is our list, guys. I do want to remind you there's another round of the giveaway going right now. All you need to do to enter that giveaway to win a $20 Cool Stuff gift card for an expansion of your choice is to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and, give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate all the support. And there we go. There's our print view. Make sure if you are a subscriber, make sure you click the bell for alerts. You don't want to miss when I announce the giveaways. And thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.